Now they can hear you and now they can see you. There you go. Come on, baby.
You motherfucker. Mm-mm. You know. Mm-mm. We have a couple of minutes later. Yeah. You're talking about the first one, so you can go out. Morning. How are you? It's true. It's a mute. It's a mute. Mm-mm.
बैटरी तो फुल है।
Happy Wednesday, everyone. Please keep your mic muted until you hear your docket call. You will hear a brief description of your case docket. Then you will be sworn in by the chairman. Mr. Chairman, we can start with the preamble.
In compliance with notification requirements of Ohio's open meeting law and section 101.021 of the codified ordinances of Cleveland, Ohio, 1796, notice of this meeting has been publicly posted. All boards and commissions under the purview of the city planning department conduct their meetings according to Robert's Rules of Order. Actions during the meeting will be taken by voice vote. Abstentions from any vote due to a conflict of interest should be stated for the record before the taking of any vote. In order to ensure that everyone participating in the meeting has the opportunity to be heard, we ask that you use the raise hand feature before asking a question or making a comment. A raise hand feature can be found in the participants panel on the desktop and mobile versions and activated by clicking the hand icon. Please wait for the chair or facilitator to recognize you and be sure to select unmute and announce yourself before you speak. When finished speaking, please lower your hand by clicking on the raise hand icon again and mute your microphone. We will also use the chat feature to communicate with participants. The chat feature can be activated by clicking the chat button located at the bottom of the WebEx screen. All meeting activity is being recorded by way of the WebEx platform. These proceedings are also being live streamed by way of YouTube. All requests to speak in a particular matter by way of our website and email have been considered. We have also received emails from those who have provided written comments on a particular matter. Mr. Jacobson.
Mr. Chairman, this is Dan Jacobson from the Law Department. Preliminary issues, the live stream. Can we verify that the live stream is on and functioning?
Through the chair, yes.
Thank you. And Mr. Chairman, as the Law Department has done since these public meetings have gone virtual and or hybrid, law states its objection to the use of the chat function. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Davis.
Mr. Bradley,
Here.
Mr. Maschke,
Here.
Mr. Dink,
Here.
Mr. Gallagher.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Okay, we call the first case, which is building docket A 229-24, 15507 Saranac Road.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes,
Councilman Starr just logged on. His docket is docket 22324. Did you want to pull him up first?
yes.
Give me 1 second to pull that up. Okay, we're ready, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Housing docket A 223-24, 3021 Victor Avenue.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is condemnation of the main structure issued on September 20th of 2024. Appeal was received on October 17th of 2024, requesting for 6 months to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Assistant Chief Billing Official Glenn Murray and Jacobson Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and or representative please state your first and last name and your relationship to the property for the record?
Yes, good morning. This is Nick DeBaltso. I'm the attorney for Bergen Real Estate. And I believe Bergen Real Estate is also present on the call-in number.
This
Okay.
is Jeffrey Kugelberg with Bergen Real Estate.
Okay. All those giving testimony, including, I understand, Councilman Starr is on with us also. And we will be having, Mr. So all those given testimony, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
Yes.
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 Okay, go ahead and proceed and let us know what the plans are. Just a moment though, because let me ask the councilman if he wants to speak first or if he wants to wait to the end. Councilman Starr?
I could wait to the end, Mr. Gallagher, and wrap it up.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, go ahead, the appellant.
Yes, we have originally, when we filed the appeal, we were looking for additional time to fix this property up and restore it. Since that time, we've had discussions with the Cuyahoga County Land Bank, and we are intending on donating this to the land bank. They've done the title commitment, and there is an existing mortgage on this property that we are trying to clear. It's a blanket mortgage covering about 18 properties. This particular property, along with the others in the portfolio, were under sale, under contract a couple of times in 2024, and they fell through. So we are working with the mortgage company to try and remove the mortgage as soon as possible. We believe that we'll be able to do that within 60 days and complete the transfer to the land bank. The land bank also owns the parcels on either side of this property, so it's I think it's somewhat attractive to them to create one large area under their ownership.
Okay, and so you're asking from us? What is your ask?
We're asking for some additional time, 60 days to wrap up the donation of this property to the land bank and or sell this property.
Okay, Mr. Murray? You might be muted, Mr. Murray, are you?
Mr. Chairman, this building was written a violation 7 months ago, and absolutely nothing has happened. No permits to correct it, no permits to demolish it. I've seen a history of no progress. The photos look like in the photos, the building is open. I would remand, sir. Thank you.
Okay, Councilman Starr?
I do, Mr. Gallagher, I do have, Casavi Village Development, Crystal Sierra on. Can she speak before I go?
Yes, I just swear in. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Ms.
Good
Sierra.
morning. My name is Crystal Sierra. I'm testifying on behalf of Slavic Village Development. We are the CDC serving the Broadway Slavic Village neighborhood. We do not support this extension. I believe the request was for a 6-month extension to correct the condemnation violations. Bergen Real Estate has owned the property since 2022, and every year this property is a frequent dump site. We've turned it in numerous times since they took ownership in 2022, and it has been vacant since then. We would like this property to be cited today.
Certainly cited, and they're asking for 60 days to get it over to the land bank. That was the request. So it doesn't sound like Councilman Starr, do you have any final thoughts on this?
Yes, my final thoughts is, one, if they're planning to get it to the Cuyahoga County Land Bank, where's Cuyahoga County Land Bank representation today? As you heard from the testimonials, all others who spoke before me, this has been a nuisance property in the neighborhood. I have Kim Anderson, I have Shirley Harris, all in the neighborhood who's called my office repeatedly times complaining about this property being open. If you know, the area is close to a train tracks. So therefore we have illegal dumping going on over there. We have a nuisance property over there. And for these individuals to come and say they need 60 more days to do X, Y, Z, and the third, I'm wondering why haven't they tried I said, when I saw that this was a property, my election campaign, that this needed to come down. So I just want to let you know that I do not support the initiative of 60 extended days. I think we need to move forward.
Okay, so a motion is in order to deny more time, remand the property to the Division of Building and Housing for any further action. Motion?
So move.
Okay, moved by Mr. Bradley,
Second.
second by Mr. Dank.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maschke,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Okay, you'll be notified within 2 weeks. You'll get notification. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Okay, we'll go back to the top. Building docket A 229-24, 15507 Saranac Road.
He left, didn't he? Yeah, he just wanted to hear that. Okay. Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is condemnation of the main structure and a fire violation issued on July 12th of 2024. The board received the appeal on November 6th of 2024. The applicant was requesting for 18 months to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Assistant Chief Assistant Chief Billing Official Glenn Murray, Dan Jacobson Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and or representative please state your name for the record?
Good morning. It's Deborah Zygmunt Patchinger.
You can bring it closer to.
Okay, Ms. Patchinger, you swear to or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and let us know what your plans are or what's going on.
Good morning. So with this property, I have got all my finances together and the drawings for the phases of work. Have my contractor with me who's been working diligently in the neighborhood and trying to, or we have contractors and have all of our information together with us today. Do I give copies to? May I give you a copy? And do you guys need one or extra copies of the blueprints? The fire damage was about, I believe the structural engineer said the back wall was 20 to 30% compromised. So with the blueprints, we want to rehab the facility and get the violations cleared up. And unfortunately, due to wrong addresses and things, I didn't get this notice in time, but acknowledged it. I am in housing court, so it's kind of been a little bit of a challenge to start the work with the city prosecutors in the housing courts. So finally, I got at my last hearing with the cyber attacks and such, postponement of things, I did get the approval from the city prosecutor to pursue with the rehab. And now I'm here to ask for an extension of the violations.
Okay, and your address, you have kept that up to date all along? That's the address you're saying you didn't receive notice?
Well, they did post something on the building, and the address that was it was mailed to was not my correct address, so that has been updated at the post office here on file as well.
Okay, was it a post office problem or?
I believe it may have been at the time that the violation or the damage happened, it may have been I'm not sure. I know that it was just posted on the structure, but I don't want to blame it on anybody. I will take blame for that.
Okay, what is your inspector's name?
It is Jeff Arcus.
Okay. All right. Yeah, how long do you think you need to abate the violations?
You want to speak? State
yes.
your name. Yeah.
Okay, Michael Leonard, I'll be the GC, right hand. Okay.
Mr. Chairman?
Okay, I got him. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes. So the project is really not that extensive. No, just I would say, I got it in phases, but for any unforeseen contingencies as far as inspection, in the past I ran through that with inspectors coming out, checking and then approving them. That can be, that I can't really put a time limit on, they schedule how busy, but the project itself should be done within 90 days. Within 90 days start. I'm being a little bit over, so probably about 60 days just starting. But to get them to come out and check and clear things off, if they just clear them off and without finding any other problems, then this should be about 90 days.
Okay, let me go over to Mr. Murray.
Mr. Chairman, the original violation was 11/27/24, so it's been sitting 5 months with nothing happening. The applicant, however, has brought in drawings by a professional, by a design professional I would ask that the board do a date certain for them to submit for their permits with the drawings that they brought today. I don't see any reason why they couldn't submit right after this meeting.
Correct.
Okay, we'll do a date certain, May 7th, we'll give them 2 weeks, 2025 to make sure that the permits get in place, and 90 days to abate the violations. That would be July 23rd, 2025 to abate the violations. Motion?
So move.
Moved by Mr. Bradley,
Second.
second by Mr. Maskey.
Mr. Chairman, discussion. This is Vishnu,
Yes.
please. Yeah. If I may just ask the appellant, ma'am, when did you actually receive the violation notice finally?
I actually received it hand delivered when I went to court.
So you did not receive it through the chair. You did not receive it by mail?
I did not receive it by mail.
Okay.
I did get, however, a hearing to appear in court via email.
Okay.
And when I appeared, the magistrate that time handed me copies of the original violations. I signed for them there. And that's how the process kept getting postponed in court.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I would have liked to avoid court, but because of, a little bit of my neglect and whatnot.
Thank you.
This is where we are. Thank you.
And through the chair to the building department, was there any, was the mail sent by certified mail? Or would you have any documentation regarding when the mail was sent for the violation notice, just for the board's knowledge?
Through the chairman to the board's representative, I do not have that information in front of me at the time, no. I am looking at the court's docket for the failure to comply matter that was in housing court.
All right, thank you, sir. So through the chair, just for the record, the appellant did not receive violation notice by mail. That's your testimony today. And the board also has the name of the inspector. Thank you.
Okay, so I guess that makes sense, that for the delay that she's referring to makes a whole lot more sense. So I'm glad you got it straightened out and that we're on the right path here.
And Mr. Chairman, just for clarification, through the chairman to the appellant, the appeal that we're here for today, you list an address on Edge Hill Road. Is that the most current accurate address?
That is most current.
Okay.
Correct.
The address on White Road in Wickliffe is the address on the notice of violation. That address, what's the status of that?
That address was the LLC, a business address that they may have used for that LLC, maybe permit or whatever it might have been. And that address is no longer used. It was my father's and he passed. So I think that was the confusion of that.
And thank you for that. Just clarifying.
Yes.
The original violation notice that we're here for today lists the White Road address as well as the property address on Saranac Road. And
Correct.
what was it your testimony that the notice was also posted on the actual building itself, and you got notice of that, or you were made aware of that?
I was not, I travel as a nurse, so I was not present in the neighborhood at the time of seeing the posting. But, the judge did make it aware. She did show me a photo that it was posted and served by Jeff just on the building. But because I hadn't frequented it after the fire, because I was out on a travel job, I didn't get that. And so that's when she served it to me in the courtroom.
Okay.
In the housing court. So, and I did have a representative come up as soon as they visited the building and saw it posted and met with Miss Davis, and she gave us great direction on how to get this started.
Okay.
Okay, we're good. We have the vote taken. Is that correct? Ms. Davis?
That is correct, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, We're all set then on this.
They didn't vote?
No, through the chair, you need to vote. This was discussion after the motion was seconded. So if you would please go ahead with the vote.
Okay, go ahead, Ms. Davis.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Okay, notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next docket is building docket A 230-24, 15518 St. Clair Avenue.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes,
could you give us 1 minute, please?
sure, absolutely.
Okay, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, you need a reread on that?
Yes,
Okay. Building docket A 230-24, 15518 St. Clair Avenue.
application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is fire damage issued on November 19th of 2024. Appeal was received on December 4th of 2024, requesting for 1 year to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Assistant Chief Billing Official Glenn Murray, Dan Jacobson, Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and or representative please state your name for the record?
Yes. Good morning for everybody.
Did we catch that last name?
Verma.
Verma, okay, very good. Mr. Verma, do you swear to or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and let us know what the plans are.
Our plan is that insurance no give any response. So tomorrow we got under oath examination under oath. So we find out what's progress insurance. After that, insurance accept our appeal. So then we start to fix our property.
Okay, so do you have a time when you think you'll get this together?
Yeah, we need a more time for to fix it, but the insurance no any response yet.
Okay, so you're waiting on the insurance's response.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because generally we give like 6 months, when we have a situation. I'm not sure the extent of the fire damage, but let me go over to Mr. Murray and ask him. Mr. Murray.
Mr. Chairman, the violation is from December. Mr. Chairman, the violation is from December 2024. Permits will be required. No plans have been submitted yet. I will recommend remand and failing that, a date certain 30 days to have plans submitted to the building department.
Okay, so he can go with the plans because somebody's gonna have to, whether they hear from the insurance company or not, they're gonna have to get that together. So, okay. So if we do 30 days for plans, then I don't know if is it proper then to remand it? after that particular time? Any of the other board members want to comment?
Well, Mr. Chairman, if the appellant submits plans for permits, the length of the permit kicks in to do the work.
Okay,
So we can put a time for the work to be done, but as long as work, and Mr. Murray can correct me, but as long as work is being performed, he has the permits to hold his time.
okay. So if we just give them the 30 days to get the permits, that should take care of it.
That's what I feel as well.
Okay. All right. So a motion is in order for a May 23rd, 30 days, 2025 to obtain the permits for the project.
So moved.
Motion. Okay, moved by Mr. Dank.
I would amend that motion for failure to submit permits within 30 days, the property would be remanded to the city.
That's a good idea.
Mr. Chairman, just on a technical point, the applicant won't have any control over how long the permits take to review. So it should be, he should submit them by that date rather than pull them.
Okay.
That was the motion. The motion is to submit for permit by the 30 days and failing that to remand to building and housing.
I second that.
Okay, so it's moved by Mr. Dank, second by Mr. Maskey.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Okay, notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Thank you. Okay, the next docket is housing docket A 221-24. It's my understanding it has been with 4806 Berger Avenue. It's my understanding it has been withdrawn.
That is correct, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Next docket, housing docket A 222-24, 11605-07 Carolina Road.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is exterior maintenance issued on October 3rd of 2024. Applicant appeal was received on October 29th of 2024. Present for today's hearing, Assistant Chief Billing Official Glenn Murray, Dan Jacobson, Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representative please state your name for the record? Mr. Chairman, I do not see Adonna Miller in the participants panel. Or is that person present in room 514 this morning?
Okay, Mr. Murray, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
Good.
Okay, Mr. Jacobson.
Through the chairman to Ms. Davis, did notice of today's hearing get returned to the board's file for any reason?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
And through the chairman to Ms. Davis, have you received any form of communication, an email, a voice message, or anything physically delivered to you on behalf of this appellant and or docket?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
Through the chairman, the due process requirement of notice having been given to this appellant, the board can proceed with its hearing and ruling today. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. Mr. Murray.
Mr. Chairman, this is a non-condemnation, but there's been no progress since they were cited in October last year. I really don't see any option but to remand.
Okay. Motion is in order to deny more time, remand the property division of building and housing for any further action. Motion by Mr. Bradley,
Second.
second by Mr. Maskey.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Next docket, housing docket A 224-24, 2708 East 62nd Street.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is condemnation of the main structure issued on November 11th of 2024. Appeal was received on November 18th of 2024, requesting for 6 months to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Assistant Chief Billing Official Glenn Murray, Dan Jacobson, Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and or representative please state your name for the record? Mr. Chairman, I do not see a Leonard Morgan in the participants panel, or is that person present in room 514 this morning?
Okay, Mr. Murray. Do you swear to affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do, sir.
Okay, Mr. Jacobson.
Thank you. Through the chairman to Ms. Davis, did notice of today's hearing get returned to the board's file for any reason?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
And through the chairman to Ms. Davis, have you received any form of communication, an email, a voice message, or anything physically delivered to you on behalf of this appellant and or docket?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
Through the chairman, the due process requirement of notice having been given to this appellant, the board can proceed with its hearing and ruling today. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Murray.
Mr. Chairman, let me verify this, but my records indicate that the demolition has been completed on this, and I just want to, that's what I wrote in my notes, and I just want to verify that I have that report from my inspector.
Okay, so the property's gone.
Yes.
Okay, so what's the recommendation here for us as far as a motion? Is there one?
Mr. Chairman, he's trying to verify, is that what he received?
Okay,
We would just recommend that the board deny the appeal and remand it back to the city for further action. If the property's been raised, that would have no consequence on this appeal today.
yeah, good idea. Okay, motion is in order to deny more time, remand the property division of building and housing for any further action.
What?
So move.
Moved by Mr. Bradley,
Second, provided
Second by
Mr.
Mr.
Murray confirms the status.
yes, that's very good.
Mr. Chairman, yes, I have confirmed the status. It has been raised and the appeal should have been withdrawn. So they've corrected the violations by raising the building.
Okay,
So instead of remanding it, should we just award time?
Time to today.
Yeah, time till
Time to today, so it just cleans the docket.
so what you want to do is say that abate it for today. So that would be April 23rd, 2025, to abate the violation. Motion?
So moved.
Okay, moved by Mr. Maskey, second by Mr. Dank.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. That'll go down as a withdrawn. Okay. Next docket, housing docket A 225-24, 3337 East 126th Street.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is condemnation of the garage issued on November 1st of 2024. Appeal was received on November 19th of 2024, requesting for 6 months to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Assistant Chief Billing Official Glenn Murray and Jacobson Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and/or representative please state your name for the record? You don't care. Mr. Chairman, I do not see a Rosetta Astasha or something, Atosha in the participants panel. Or is that person present at room 514 this morning?
Okay, Mr. Murray, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Mr. Jacobson?
Thank you. Through the chairman to Ms. Davis, did notice of today's hearing get returned to the board's file for any reason?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
And through the chairman to Ms. Davis, have you received any form of communication, an email, a voice message, or anything physically delivered to you on behalf of this appellant and or docket?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
To the chairman, the due process requirement of notice having been given to the appellant, the board can proceed with this hearing and ruling today. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Murray?
Mr. Chairman, no permits have been pulled and no progress has been noted. I would recommend remand.
Motion is in order to deny more time, remand the property division of building and housing for any further action.
So move.
Okay, moved by Mr. Bradley,
Second.
second by Mr. Denk.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maschke,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Okay, notice will be sent within 2 weeks. Housing docket A 226-24, 3111 Cypress Avenue.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is exterior maintenance, issued on October 21st of 2024. Appeal was received on November 19th of 2024. Applicant was asking for 30 days to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Assistant Chief Billing Official Glenn Murray, Dan Jacobson Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and a representative please state your name for the record?
Hi, Cynthia Lynn Matthews Humphrey.
Okay, so we go by Ms. Matthews? Or
I
Ms.
got
Humphrey?
divorced since then. My last name is now Humphrey.
Okay, Ms. Humphrey. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and let us know what your plans are.
All the work has been done within that 30-day period that I had requested.
Okay. Have you had an inspection on it?
No.
Okay, well, you're probably gonna need to have an inspection. Let me go over to Mr. Murray. Mr. Murray,
Mr. Chairman, yes, the violations have been corrected and it's been noted so in Isella. So she has had an inspection. He probably just didn't need to speak to her.
okay. All right, so it's complete. We'll give today's date. Correct? So we'll do April 23rd, 2025 to abate the violation.
So moved.
Okay, moved by
Second.
Mr. Danks, second by Mr. Bradley.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maschke,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Okay, notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, housing docket A 227-24, 4511 Bush Avenue.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is exterior maintenance, issued on October 23rd of 2024. Appeal was received on November 19th of 2024, requesting for 6 to 7 months to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Assistant Chief Billing Official Glenn Murray, Dan Jacobson, Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and or representative please state your name for the record? Mr. Chairman, we do not have Mr. Boyle in the participants panel, or is that person present in room 514 this morning?
Okay, Mr. Murray, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Okay, Mr. Jacobson.
Through the chairman to Ms. Davis, did notice of today's hearing get returned to the board's file for any reason?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
Through the chairman to Ms. Davis, have you received any form of communication, an email, a voice message, or anything physically delivered to you on behalf of this appellant and or docket?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, it is noted on April 11th of 2024, my assistant administrator, Ms. Latasha Van Zant, spoke with Mr. Boyle, giving him a verbal confirmation of today's hearing, and he did acknowledge he received a notification by mail.
Thank you, Ms. Davis. To the chairman, the due process requirement of notice having been given to this appellant and acknowledged by the appellant, the board can proceed with its hearing and ruling today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Murray.
Mr. Chairman, our inspectors report no progress has happened on this project.
Okay. So a motion is in order to deny more time, remand the property division of building and housing for any further action.
So move.
Moved by Mr. Bradley,
Second.
second by Mr. Dank.
Mr. Maschke,
Yes.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes, notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. Housing docket A 228-24, 3341 East 126th Street.
Application and fees are in order. Notice of violation is condemnation of the garage issued on November 5th of 2024. Appeal was received on November 2nd of 2024, requesting for 8 months to complete abatement of the violations. Present for today's hearing, Assistant Chief Billing Official Glenn Murray, Dan Jacobson, Law. Will the applicant or his or her attorney and representative please state your name for the record? Mr. Chairman, we do not have Mr. Moore in the participants panel, or is that person present in room 514 this morning?
Okay, Mr. Murray, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth?
I do.
Mr. Jacobson.
Through the chairman to Ms. Davis, did notice of today's hearing get returned to the board's file for any reason?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
And through the chairman to Ms. Davis, have you received any form of communication, an email, a voice message, or anything physically delivered to you on behalf of this appellant and or docket?
Through the chair to Mr. Jacobson, no.
To the chairman, the due process requirement of notice having been given to this appellant, the board can proceed with its hearing and ruling today. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Murray.
Mr. Chairman, there was a permit pulled to demolish this garage, pulled on December 2nd of 24. However, I think that the 8 months requested is excessive to pull down a 2-car garage. So if you could apply some kind of calendar to this would be beneficial.
Okay, so it's just the motion is in order to deny more time, remand the property division of building and housing for any further action.
So move.
Okay, moved by Mr. Bradley,
Second.
second by Mr. Maschke.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maschke,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Okay, notice will be sent out within 2 weeks. So we have approval of resolutions, docket A 211 24 through A 218-24, docket A 220-24, docket A 263-24, and docket A 49-25. Motion?
So
So
moved.
move.
Okay, moved by Mr. Maskey, second by Mr. Bradley.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Approval of minutes, April 9, 2025. Are there any additions or corrections?
No.
Motion?
So move.
Moved by Mr. Bradley,
Second.
second by Mr. Maskey.
Mr. Bradley,
Yes.
Mr. Maskey,
Yes.
Mr. Dink,
Yes.
Mr. Gallagher.
Yes. Okay, is there anything else to come before us?
No.
Hold on, please.
What was that?
One moment, I'm on the computer. Hold on one moment, please.
Is that for us?
No. I think that wraps it up. Thank you.
All right.
That's a blast. That's a blast from the past.
Okay. Evidently. That was a good one. Okay. All right, we are adjourned. We'll see you in
Have a
2
good week.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.